And only on News Channel 3, we spotlight a local film with an amazing story as the Santa Barbara Film Festival gets underway. That film is called Climb. It is the story of local triathlete Neil Myers and how the community embraced him after tragedy. Neil Myers' 57-minute film carries us through his intimate and excruciating journey from a near-death trauma to a full and extraordinary recovery. It was August of 2018. The triathlete takes us to the peak of Gibraltar Road's epic grade, something he'd done more than 100 times, but only pedals us partway down.
Today is about to be very different. Around the next blind turn, there's a truck coming up the mountain.
In Myers' words, that's where his story begins.
If you're a guy and you ride Gibraltar, do not take your wife to this film because your bike's going to be on Craigslist before you even know it.
Myers' head-on crash with a truck left him broken from head to toe and along his spine. The first-time filmmaker is adamant this documentary is not about his accident and recovery, but more about the Santa Barbara community as a whole and the staff at Cottage Hospital's Trauma Center.
I was very fortunate. I was 61 when I had the accident, and a lot of things had gone right in my life. I'll tell you what, after the accident and the next 5-10 minutes, I was zero self-reliance.
In the end, Myers says more than 300 people helped put him back together, physically and emotionally.
What I saw was a community that really loves each other and came together, and I wouldn't be here without that.
Climb is an example of an extremely well-made film with a very inspirational subject, and I think that the audiences out there will definitely celebrate it.
Roger Durling, the creative force behind the film festival's 36 years of success, is deeply devoted to showcasing the best in film worldwide and here at home, capturing vignettes of the color, culture, crisis, and resiliency of Santa Barbara's community.
His journey, especially with the way we're feeling right now and the trauma we experienced this past year, his story definitely spoke to me about just never giving up and just getting up on that bike and just keep moving.
Once again, art imitating life. And for many during the pandemic, film is a lifeline.
You have the first responders, and I'm so grateful to all of them, but art has always been a form of like a second response to when there's trauma, when there's crisis. And art has the ability to heal.
Climb will have us all looking up at the big screen.
I think we need something like this, a place to come together and celebrate.
And we've learned that photos and videos documenting Myers' journey and his overall story helped raise substantial funding for Cottage Health's Trauma Center. It is a critical resource for the Santa Barbara community.